Hey guys, this is Knickknack42 doing a mod showcase on the YouTubers Blocks mod. This is an awesome mod where basically you craft YouTubers' faces into blocks. Yeah, it may sound weird, but some of them are really cool. And this is the ore, and you use that ore to make YouTuber essence. You just smelt it like that, and you can also make a set of armor and a sword and a pickaxe. And just to say, with the armor, it does give you night vision, but it says only 10 seconds, so it sort of flashes a bit. So it's a bit bad, but they make YouTuber swords with that, and if you mine it, oh silly me, I'm in creative. Oh dum me. I forgot to go into survival. As you can see, I have a lot of milk. So if you break this, you will get the ore like that. And then you use this. You can also make it to use the honorable mentions, or you can use it to make the ore. But anyways, without further ado, let's get on with it. Just a minute. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so first of all, we got popular MMOs. And these are all the same, not the exact same like block, but all the same kind of type. You get YouTuber essence all the way around with a specific item in the middle to make the block. So this is popular MMOs. And if you right click, you can either right click them or stand on them. And I got regeneration 2, which is actually pretty good. Because look at this. It's doing quite good actually. The armor also gives you regeneration, and it gives you 5.5 armor bars, I think, but I'm going to keep this on. Next is Skyder's Minecraft. It gives you speed 3. It's not as fast as some of the others, but it's actually quite fast. Like if you think about it, and his block, and if you guys don't get this, it's a block of gold, or a gold block. If none of you get that, Skyder's Minecraft has a thing with butter, so that makes sense. Oh, silly me, /time set 0. This might have to be split into 2 parts, but hopefully it won't. Now we're on to munching potatoes. I've done every single one from the mod. Quite a few of these, I don't know who they are, but munching potatoes is a potato, and it kind of makes sense, because munching potatoes, if you guys don't get that. And he gives you invisibility. So basically, I am now a walking sword. And you can't block with this. It's good because you only need a stone pickaxe and it's 0.5 extra than, a bit extra than diamond. But to be honest, you can't block with it. So basically, but you don't usually block in Minecraft anyway. You only really use a sword to just like block, to just be like team up, and it still won't let me block. So it's not just a. I think that's a glitch in the mod. They might have to fix that. Now we're on to Dan TDM or the Diamond Minecart. Dan from the Diamond Minecart, and I'm not gonna make fun of you. But you need a minecart in the middle, surrounded by YouTuber essence, and they're all the same. He gives you haste. So look at this. That's actually pretty quick if you think about it. Look at that. That's really good, I think. And it's haste 4 as well. And I'm going to leave this here because quite a few of these give you haste. So if I just leave it here. And this is quite good. 800 durability, which is quite good. It's quite good. Okay, but I've found that some of these actually just stick with you. Well, but now we're on to Captain Sparkles. And if you don't know who he is, he's a YouTuber. He's very big, so you probably would have heard of him. Like quite a few of these, I didn't know who they were to start off with, but like people such as, I don't know who to go for, but Captain Sparkles gives you instant health, and you'll see why. You need a nether star. So It's another use for another star, I must admit, because in another star you make a beacon. Not much to do with it. But I tried it, so just a minute. I'm just going to pause it. Okay, guys, I'm back. Oh, and I just need to get... Ugh. Okay, guys, so I just slept because this one's horrible. It's deadlocked, and I'm going to show you it. You need a bone. So watch this. It actually gives you instant damage. Look, even with Captain Sparkle's instant health. Look, you can even see the smoke. So if you want to troll with your friends, like the emotional blocks mod is actually quite a good one for trolling, but this isn't. Might do one of that, but you know. Now this is true Minecraft universe. It gives you resistance 3, and you need a raw pork chop. I don't know who he is or why he's a pork chop, but he gives you resistance 3. Not bad. Now we're on to Video Maker guys, and you need a diamond pickaxe for his, and he gives you strength 3. What is it with this bed? With the bed glitch? There's a glitch in 1.7, which I've found. It's not the mod. It's 1.7. The beds seem to be weird. But now we're on to Seth Blink. He's a redstone block and he's a redstone genius. Well, so I've heard. And this is really good for trolling. And you can also stand on them. But it gives you nausea 3. That's it. I'm drinking milk. Oh, good. I was like, I have to drink milk as quick as possible with that one. I put them all in rows, and I'm going to start from left to right. Now we're on to ant venoms, and I've put Yogscast separate. So, or I believe they're all Yogscast. They've all got Yogscast in the name, and I think they're all Yogscast, but ant venom, it gives you strength 2 and is a spider eye. So compared to Video Maker's guy, who's a diamond pick, you can only just make it 1 buff lower. By the way, these all give you potion effects, so by just using 1 lower, all it costs is a spider eye. So you just need to kill a spider, or a few spiders, dependent on how good your luck is. But anyway, now we're on to Jerome, who's just brown wool. So, not that hard. But he gives you strength 4 and nausea 3. But I'm drinking milk. But if you think about it, Jerome's, I'm not sure who he is, but I think he's a nice guy. Now we're on to the Bayesian Canadian. His is a bow. And if you right click him, he gives you saturation 3. And if you guys don't know what saturation is, it means that your hunger won't go down. So that's quite good. Well, it'll go down not as quick or something. I don't think so. So Bashor now. And his is a melon. If I right click him, I get a jump boost and it's insane jump boost. Look at that. And I think sometimes it gives you fall damage and sometimes it doesn't. I'm not sure whether that's a bug in the mod or whether that's not, because when I saw popular MMOs do it, you sometimes took fall damage and sometimes you didn't. So I don't get why it's not working, why it's fine now. If I try again. Okay, so it's still normal. Now we're on to Caveman. His is just a block of stone. So it's not that hard. What does he give? Oh, he gives mining fatigue. Ugh. So basically you can jump really high. I know. Let's try it with the diamond minecart. Let's see if it counteracts. Oh yeah, I think it's counteracts. I think the haste 4 counteracts the mining fatigue. But still. Now we're on to Notch. And I don't get why he's in this mod, because he's not a YouTuber, but he's a creator of Minecraft, so it makes sense. You need an enchanted golden apple, which is blocks of gold, with YouTuber essence around that. And he gives absorption 4, which means is usually when you have a golden apple, you just get normal absorption. But this is absorption 4. How awesome is that? That's OP. But it is a golden apple. But you do need an enchanted golden apple. Now we're on to Sark. So I'm not sure who he is, but you need fire, which is a bit impossible to get. So I think this is more of 1-2 for creative. But you get speed for 15 seconds. But look at this. Like, I think this is more for a creative thing, because there's no way that you can get fire in Minecraft like that. You can actually get fire by lighting a flint and steel, but that's not what they mean. Now we're on to Sunday. And the recipe for his is an iron sword. And he gives fire resistance 3. I'll show these off in a minute, but he gives fire resistance. It's awesome. All the bad potion effects got loads of milk for. But now we're on to Stampy. He's a milk bucket. So basically, if I had 8 YouTuber essence, I would be able to make it. But he gives haste 3. And all you need is a milk bucket, which is 3 iron and a cow. Whereas the diamond minecart is a minecart, which is 5 iron, and you get haste 4. So Stampy should give a better buff. He's nice. He's a nice person. Now on to the next row. This might have to be split up into 2 parts. I'm not sure, but it's so many. So many YouTubers. Now on to Hypixel. His is that cracked? Oh, any type of stone brick. I was like, cracked, so that's chiseled. He gives haste, so it's just like normal haste. Ooh. Oh, so it's not normal haste. You mine so quickly that it hasn't even got the... Make him. All it costs is stone bricks, which is just 4 stone. Make him. Make him. Look at this. What's this? I'm not in creative. That's like getting netherrack with the diamond pickaxe. Okay, that's it. I'm getting rid of it. Okay, so now the haste is gone. Now it's normal. Okay. So now we're on to pauses. I'm not sure who he is, but he has a boat. And he gives you slowness 4. Ugh. Okay, that's good. Now on to Bodil 40. Yeah, Bodil 40. His is any kind of leaf block, so that's quite cool. And it gives you speed and jump boost. So look at this. But if you combine Bashores and Cupquakes, you are basically better than just making this. But still, cool block. Now we're on to Zexy Zex. I'm not sure who this is, but his is a TNT. They've also got exploding TNT in this, but his is in TNT. And he gives you poison. Oh no, quick. What's he... Wait, oh, come on. Okay, stay away from that. 3. I'm filling up. Actually, I need 1 space. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now on to Chimney Swifts. His is a brick. It kind of makes sense because Chimney Swifts, I don't know who he is, but he gives you fire resistance. So, using bricks, what would you prefer? Brick or an iron sword? Iron sword's better for combat, but use bricks. Yeah. Now we're on to TCT. Oh, I thought it said TCTM. TCTN Gaming. Sorry about that. His is blaze powder. So what does he give? Oh, he gives hunger. But why on earth would you want to make this block? It's hunger 3 as well. Now we're on to Dartron, which is a diamond chest plate, so it's got to be good. Weakness 2. All of the good stuff. Like all of the really expensive stuff gives you really bad effects. And the really good ones that aren't really easy to make are just really good. Okay, that's it. I'm getting a milk bucket at the ready. Toby's gaming. His is a diamond sword, and I don't know why you'd want to make this. Let me try that again. With a 3. Oh my. Okay, I don't know why you'd want to waste your diamonds to make something to do with a 3, or use this to make hunger, but if you combine their blocks, amazing. You could be like, quick, this one gives you saturation. Quick, like you right click this one gives you regeneration. Oh no, that's hunger. Quick, this one gives you saturation. Because there's so many, there's even the annoying orange. Anyway, I don't know why you'd want to make that's it, /time set 0. I am really giving myself that. This one's really horrible. It's a note block, and it gives you blindness. That's it. Now on to Squiddy. His is an ink sac, which makes sense. Ballistic squid, and it gives you water breathing 4 for a minute. And all it costs is killing a squid so that you can kill more squids. And look, this is nice, isn't it? Just nice. It's just wonderful. Now we're on to Jackatuds. His is an item frame, and you get jump boost 3. Not bad. But now we're on to Cupquakes. That's it. I'm getting rid of this milk. You get speed. And if I get Bashores, what's this? That's insane. Look at me. I'm swimming through the air. See, look, sometimes it gives you 4 damage. I'm not sure whether that was the cactus, but look at this. I'm just running. I feel so happy. Oh, no. But to make cupquakes, you need a cake. It's kind of obvious, but you know. Then we're on to Sea Nanas, which is a bucket of water, and he gives water breathing. Oh, how nice. Now we're on to Bebop Vox. Oh, I keep on reading these wrong. Sorry. And his is a diamond. And for his, you get blindness 3. So all the really expensive ones are really bad. So don't waste your materials on these. What I might do a series where I try and go and get all of these, or maybe just on my own in a single player world by myself, not recording. But then we've got Jen's block. Amazing. Now we're on to Gizzy Gazza, which is a raw steak. And you get night vision. Pretty sick. It's night vision. It does not want night vision. Now we're on to Noah Craft, which looks like a really scary Herobrine. His is a flint and steel. And you get fire resistance. Nice. Cool. Now we're on to Aviator Gaming. And his is gunpowder. And his is resistance 4. Not bad. And then we got the annoying orange. Sorry, I'm getting a bit through this. And his is an apple. And it's called the annoying orange. And you get instant health and instant damage 4. So basically it counteracts. This is fun. Basically, look at me. What? Why was I killed? How did I get killed? Okay, what I'm doing, I'm going to get Captain Sparkles on. And you. Ow! How is it killing me? That's it. I want to try something. / game mode. See, I'm going into creative. I want to try something. So basically, it either gives you instant health or instant damage. I think it gives you both. Okay, that's it. I want to get rid of these effects. So then, okay. You can also stand on these, but I don't think it's as good. So now we're on to SC Mouse. Is a cooked steak, and you will get hunger. Now on to AC Tennis AC. Yeah, AC Tennis AC. His is a redstone torch, and if you do that, you get speed 3. Nice. Can I just ask a question? Whose idea was to make this mod? Like, we're basically decapitating YouTubers. Anyway. Oh, to make dragons block, you can... That doesn't make any sense. It's the exact same thing. So, to make it, you need redstone. And his is nausea. And I want to know how bad this nausea is. Oh my, this is really bad nausea. Oh. Now we're on to Etho. His is rotten flesh, and I wonder why. And you get strength 3. Nice. Now on to Gold Solace. Gold Slice, sorry. And his is a gold ingot. And his is invisibility. Nice. Let me just have a milk. And now I want to Lancy Poos. His is an iron pick, and just to say, I'm sorry if I've got some of these YouTubers wrong. I was doing this late last night. Sorry. Ugh. And his, you get resistance 3. So nice for an iron pick. Now we're on to Jen, Super Girly Gamer. And hers is a lava bucket. And Popular MMOs and Jen talked about this. And they said, why is it lava and why is it such an overpowered buff? Regeneration 4. Regeneration 4 and resistance 3 is not that bad, to be honest. Now we're on to the Atlantic Crafts block, which is Cody and Joe. And just to show, I'm not sure which is which, but there's Cody, and Cody's on the top. Then there's Joe, and no wait, Cody, Joe. Okay. Oh, I'm getting confused. And theirs is a water bottle, which isn't. But instead of just getting one buff, you get 2. You get night vision and water breathing. So if I hop into this water, I can breathe I can breathe underwater and see underwater, so it's better than squids. But you know, it's actually a bit OP. But you know, who cares? Now on to Hat Films. Theirs is a golden helmet. And if you right click it, you get haste 4. Nice. Oh my. Now we're on to Ashley's. It just says Ashley's. You get strength 2 and hers is a snowball. Now you've got Orleans block. Hers is pink dye and hers is instant health 3. So that's not bad. Combine theirs 2. You've got awesome. You got awesomeness. Now we're on to Big Bad Man's Pig, and you see I did like 1 word per line. His is a cooked pork chop, and his is strength 3. Oh, quite cool. Now we're on to Bayous, whoever he is, and his is a piece of lapis. No, Salem's ladies. I wonder why Salem and Amy aren't in this, but Salem has to be lapis. No, that's not right. Whoa. Whoops. If I do that, you get regeneration. It's quite cool. Crafty Garrett's is next. This is a crafting table. Duh. Let's get it crafting. No. His is invisibility for a minute, so it's better than munching potatoes. But it's a little bit less cheaper, so it's quite cool. So here is Deer Wolves. His is a compass, but he gives you instant damage, which is not good. I don't know why people do this. Exploding TNT is awesome though. So don't waste a compass on instant damage, but you know. Now on to exploding TNT's block. His is minecart with TNT. If you're wondering why, this does not give you any potion effects. It's just awesome. It's just an explosion, and it doesn't hurt you. So look. Yay, boom. You'd love that. Now on to game chaps, which is the class pain. Wonder why. Oh, poison. Oh, come on. It gives you poison. That's not good. Now on to Genericaboo. It gives you regeneration too, and it costs you a piece of string. I know popular MMOs is awesome, but don't make his block. Make this guy's. Because all it costs is a piece of string. Now on to Think Noodles. His is a stick. And you get saturation 4. That's actually not that bad. Now on to PewDiePie. And his is not craftable. But you get speed, haste, strength, jump boost, and nausea. So basically, you're like unkillable. And you have awesome mining stuff, but it's just for creative, really. And please don't. It has no crafting recipe, so no point in making it. Just move these milk down to here, like that. Now we're on to Pulse. Time set 0. And I really wish I was in this mod, but unfortunately I'm not even in the honourable mentions. Ugh, so unfortunate. But now on to Paul Saws. His is haste 3, and you need a piece of iron, an iron ore, so you don't even need to smelt it. That's quite cool. Now on to Markiplier's. His is a torch, and you get night vision 3. I don't get what's the difference between night vision 1 and night vision 2 and 3. Now, if you don't get this log.zips, if you don't get that, then you are really sad. Microphone keeps on falling off its stand. Because I have the keyboard in front of me, then I have the microphone base like tucked in, and the microphone itself is actually clipped into a base, so this is a piece of cobblestone. And if you right click a bit, you get strength 2 and resistance 2. So you're not unkillable, but you're quite good. Now, Little Lizard. He's quite a nice guy. His is magenta wool. I don't get why it's magenta, not green. Because it's green. But you get blindness. Not good. Not good at all. Now on to Jerry and Harry. Ha! They give you poison. But theirs is a lever. And you get poison and regeneration. Oh, come on. Now on to Gude. Whose is the music disc cat. Okay, that's it. I'm getting rid of it. Okay. And he gives you resistance and fire resistance. So basically, you have poison and regeneration resistance and fire resistance if you combine these two blocks. Not these two. Yeah, these two. And if you want to be blind, then that's fine. Ha! Ha! I amused myself. Now we're on to Ghost Gaming. He gives you weakness 2. And it's a gas tier. So if you want to troll people, you get it ghost, gassed. I amused myself again. Now on to Ceto. His is magma cream. And it gives you fire resistance for 45 seconds, which is fire resistance 3. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now on to Severdus. Severdus. His is a piece of paper anyway. He or she. I don't know. Some of these I don't know. But he gives you haste. And I don't think it's normal haste. Oh my. And by the way, Jerry and Harry completely split evenly. So, don't judge them. It's quite good. It's quite good, actually. It's quite good for a piece of paper. But also, if you want to make all of these blocks, you need to do a lot of mining. But if you go like really deep, I think it's actually probably quite as good as iron. Common as iron, I don't know, I think. Now on to Slammer Cows. His is any kind of stained clay. So, he'll give you health boost too. So that's quite good. Let me just get a Jen's block. Where's Jen's block? Here you are. Let me just regenerate all that. So it's quite cool, that. Because look, if I want to do health boost, I can just keep on killing me. But look. Okay, now we're on to Sub-Zero. His is any kind of stained glass. So this is a 1.7.2 mod, if you haven't realised. But if you do this, you get health boost and absorption too. So basically, it's the exact same as Notches, but health boost is just there forever. I think. I don't know. His Syndicates. His is a wooden sword, and he gives strength too. So not that bad. It's quite cool. It's quite cool for a wooden sword. To be honest, seeing as his face is a zombie, I thought it would be rotten flesh, but you know. Now on to camping rushes. His is any kind of wooden plank. So if you find 8 YouTuber essence on your first day in mining and you have yourself a wooden plank, you can make this. And he gives you speed 3. Cool. Now on to the mining movies. His is diamond ore. Really expensive. And it gives you mining fatigue. Don't bother making this block. Do not bother. Unless you are really sad and you want to troll a friend. Don't. Now on to X. I'm not sure whether that's a kiss. It looks like a kiss. Kiss RPM Kiss 13. His is an arrow. And if you do that, you get strength and night vision. Cool. Fight at night. Take this block with you. Now onto the Yogs cast. Some of these are like duos and stuff, but I didn't put them together. But the Yogs cast, they deserve to go together because there's 5 of them. Lewis is a book, and he's like the smart one, I think. I don't watch them that much, but they give you regeneration too. Now we're on to Sips. His is Podzol, or Dirt or Podzol. And you get jump boost 4. Not as overpowered as Bashor's jump boost, but still. I could jump onto here. It's quite cool. Now we're on to Yogg's Cashin. His is water breathing. And you use a diamond hoe. You know. Duncan. His is a piston. I have no idea why. But he gives you night vision. Pretty cool. And now the final, which I just think he deserved to go last because he's awesome, is Martin. His is any kind of sapling. I thought it was an oak sapling, but it's any kind of sapling. And he gives you hunger 4. I hate him. But you know, you can't. Anyway, I know this has been an exceedingly long mod review, but it hasn't just been the ones that I know and constant commentary. It's been every single one from this mod. Oh, and there's a few others that I forgot, and there's 2 others that I forgot to show. I forgot to show them the 2 honourable mentions. So it's got that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, that guy, and that guy. And if you right click them, it gives you regeneration and resistance. Then I'm mention just a minute. I'm not sure whether I showed these. Let me just go into creative and just grab these 2 blocks. The crafting recipe for this is just as if you were making a block of diamond, but instead with these. And this one, with this one, it's YouTuber essence around YouTuber ore. I'm just going to show you both these. If you right click this one, it gives you regeneration resistance. This one, it gives you blindness and poison. So be wary. So yeah, I'm going to drink a milk bucket. And there's 6 people all compacted into 1 block. Hopefully if they make some more honourable mentions, I will do that. I will hopefully be in it if I become more popular. Anyway, I've got something which I'm going to do. Actually, no, I'm not going to do it. These are all beautiful people. So anyway, guys, hope you've enjoyed this video. It's been a long one, but I hope you've enjoyed it because I have. And I hope you are. If you are in this, if you are in here, if you're in the honourable mentions or any of these, please subscribe. Or if you're normal, just subscribe, please, because these videos I just make in my spare time. It's a hobby, and I just do it in my spare time. I don't have set video dates. I do this in my spare time. So I hope you've all enjoyed this video, and I will see you later. Bye.